Introducing the Seiko Lord Matic 50606-7000 from 1968 with a gorgeous silver sunray dial that is in immaculate condition. That's what I really look for when I look at vintage Seikos. I prioritize the dial condition, and this one, a stunner. In the late 60s, Seiko did move to a more industrialized process, which means machines were involved much more often than the movements that came before. So we're gonna get tighter tolerances, more readily available parts because the machines were able to produce them faster and overall better quality. This one is a low beat, the Lord series, but the King series, the King Seiko, for example, the 5626, got a higher beat version of this movement. And then the Grand Seiko, the 5646, also got an improved version of this movement. Some people argue that the 5600 series is one of Seiko's best movements. It does have a fatal flaw though. The date change mechanism is plastic in some of them. Some of them are metal. So it's going to be luck of the draw. Maybe it was due to supply issues, maybe cost cutting, who knows. However, there is a company today making their own date wheel gear that you can just swap in your 5600 series during your next service. And that would make the 5600 series perfect. All metal and of course can last for generations. Look at this watch right here. Roughly 54 years old. The case is gold plated and look how well it has held up. It might even be gold capped or gold filled because there are many dings and dents on this case and you do not see that stainless steel underneath that gold plating. If you guys know 100%, comment down below and let me know. It's definitely a fantastic dress watch option because gold cases today, like I looked into a modern Grand Seiko, ooh, they're expensive. I believe it was 20,000 the one I saw. I forgot the reference number. This one, I got it for an unbelievable 300 USD. It has been fully serviced and overhauled. The Lord Matics are the value vintage Seikos. You're getting a little piece of King and Grand with the 5600 caliber. The case shape is stunning. It is grammar of design 101, sharp, flat, angular lines that catch the light, play with it perfectly. We have vertical brushing emanating outwards, almost like it's continuing the sunray pattern of the dial. We do have a high polished bevel right on the edge of that shoulder blade that travels throughout, faceted tips, and a high polished side that tapers inward. When I see cases like this with this much personality and dimension, it brings to mind the saying, they don't make them like they used to. And that is absolutely true. However, the new Godzilla, you guys know it, that huge Grand Seiko, has a similar design theme. That beautiful look does make the watch wear a little bit smaller, unfortunately. Speaking of measurements, I got 36 millimeters in diameter. The crystal, 29.5. So maybe a little bit bigger visually on the wrist than the modern 28.5 Seiko dials. That helps make it wear bigger, but it's counteracted by that integrated lug look. Extremely thin, 9.7 millimeters, and that's including that gorgeous boxed domed acrylic crystal. No drilled lugs, of course, and a lug to lug of 40.1. That's the deciding factor. How is it gonna wear on your wrist? The strap, long gone, disintegrated into dust. We're probably breathing it in right now. So this is a brand new Hirsch. 19 tapers down to 18. It looks like it doesn't taper. I would change this strap to something that tapers dramatically down to 15 or 16. Match that dress watch look. Give it the elegance it deserves, for sure. It's an okay strap, but just it came with the watch. This watch opens from the crystal. Okay, so you got to take it out backwards like a MM300. Caseback does not pop off. So when we look at that caseback, you can see an engraving, a little piece of history here. That engraving says JNR Achievement Award from the president of the Japanese National Railway. So these were given out to employees, I don't know, for some kind of award. You can find other examples exactly like this watch on the used market with the same engraving. So I don't know if some of them were found recently or the people who got the award passed away by now. No idea, but it's just cool to see some of the watch's history engraved on that case back. The dial has applied gold baton indices. They look absolutely stunning. In the hands, scratched up from all the servicing, but they're plated as well. Got a framed day-date window, and at the bottom it says 5606 7000. Applied Seiko logo at 12, applied Lord Matic logo above the 6. Okay, let's do the weight. Wow, 43 grams. So basically 0. You're not gonna feel it on your wrist. Let's check her out on the time grapher. Caliber 5606, one of the best vintage Seiko movements. The 5606 from Suwa is only 4.3 millimeters thin, which is fantastic. The movement does have 23 or 25 joules. This one, 23, but you can get some versions with 25. Wow, look at these numbers. 315 amplitude, 3, 2, 2, and the fourth and final round, 3, 12 down, positional variance. How is the vintage Seiko gonna react on your wrist? The automatic winding bridge is connected to the gear train directly, and that's how we get that amazing thin movement. Suwa did an excellent job here. 21.6 VPH, 23 joules, hack and wind automatic, 45 hours of power reserve, powerful amplitude at 271. Beat error is high because the watchmaker who overhauled this got lazy, did a quick 1 second rudimentary regulation. I am disappointed in him, but the rate is decent. 7, 5, 7, 7. Let's do one more. 7. Oh, it just changed to 5. Not bad for almost 60-year-old watch. I'm a big fan of vintage Seikos. Back then, they swung for the fences, and it really shows. The quality, unmatched. It's just phenomenal. And I love checking these ones out. If you guys love checking them out as well, maybe like the video, let me know down below. The watch, very affordable, but feels like $1 million with this beautiful design and style. Has there ever been a more appropriate time to use the words affordable luxury? No, there hasn't. Never. And if you're still here, please remember to subscribe for more videos like this. There's a new super thanks button down below. Your comment will be highlighted and you can tip the dealer, which is me, and help me bring more videos like this to you. And I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.